Big sip of that.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. This is Danny. She forgot who she was. It's Wanda from Deep South Homestead.
I had a mouthful of cake, okay?
Oh, man. Okay.
He had to answer for me.
I had to answer for her. So I have to do that quite often.
I have just a little bit of my cake left. And
yeah, don't choke on it. Don't choke on it, please. Not on live stream.
You want to do the Heimlich on live stream?
Yeah, we don't want to be doing no Heimlich maneuver here because I'll be thinking I'm abusing you. Oh, hello, Carl. Good evening. Oh, good evening. Inside Kate's Kitchen, Michelle. There's Jen from the Nut House, Mama Tribe, Florida Homestead, Red Duchess, John, Janie, and Mark in Old South Homestead, Michelle Moore.
You done said Michelle one time.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Buckeye Girl, Tennessee Girl, Deborah, Kelly, Kathleen. Inside Kate's Kitchen again, where with Delane and them from Marshall Farms, Jan, Virginia Gibson, Country Homestead, Preacher, hey, Jennifer and Donnie and let's see here, Mary Beth and Stockman, Alicia, Deep South, Texas,
Whoa.
Kansas, Lake Effect Farm, Dolly, Tierra, Jackie, Christy.
Okay. That's enough.
Was that enough?
Maybe.
All right. I was just trying to read them. I was just zipping by. I was trying to catch as many of them as I could. Texas Plow Girl.
Yeah,
there we go.
So far.
There's Mr. Mark, Glenn from Oklahoma, and Betty McKinley.
Okay. And Deborah Oster.
Hello from South Carolina.
I am finishing off a piece of cake. This is a gluten-free cake made from ancient grains that Jen at the Nut House gave me. And it's not really a bad cake at all. I made it kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4 cake.
Whatever that is.
It is. You put 1 cup of one thing, 2 cups of something else, 3 something of something, and 4 of something else. I mean, it's
hello, Steve.
It all goes together.
There's Azaline. Man, all these beautiful people just dropping in here. Food Forest Permaculture. Yes. Good evening, sir. Okay.
Somebody.
What are we doing?
Somebody was saying the barn edition was looking great. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is what it looks like at the present moment.
No, Jen, you didn't make cake. I made cake with your flour.
This is where we are.
It doesn't actually look like that either.
No, it doesn't because I've actually added to it. Yes, I have. I've added, began to put some of the framing in on it. So, yes, that is true.
This is what it looked like 2 days ago.
2 days ago. We don't have. Did you get an up-to-date picture today?
No.
Oh, you didn't.
No. I was lazy and didn't go out there and take one while ago. He's added the portion of through the drive-through.
Through the drive-through part, I've dropped it down, got it framed out. I've actually dug the footings on one part of it. Got to get ready to pour concrete. Annie Farmer.
Hey.
Hello, Danny and Wanda. I am on my new version now on my computer. I can actually say, hey.
Hey.
Hello, Annie. I finally get to see you. Or you get to see me face to face. I mean, I don't know how. We get to see each other all the time face to face through the video thing, but
no.
She's one of my favorites on YouTube.
Yeah, if y'all hadn't ever watched Annie Farmer, click on her the dots beside her name and go to her channel. Subscribe. Danny and I have watched Annie for a couple of years now.
We were watching her before we started YouTube, wasn't we?
No, not long after.
Not long after. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I just love her home. I mean, I love her way of life. I love how she's got
her house.
I love her house. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Annie, I ain't coveting you, but I might be. I don't know.
He likes that wood look.
I love that wood look in the house. I love that fireplace.
The way she decorates it.
The way she decorates. Oh my God. It's just.
It's awesome.
It steals my heart. I can't help it. I can't help it.
Yeah. So I saw Delane was saying he liked my shirt.
Yes, he did. He did say that.
This is actually Danny's shirt. Somebody sent it to Danny, but.
Yep. You see what happens to my clothes.
And I really like this. So, I don't know. We might decide to have shirts made up like this at some point in the future. I don't know about that. We'll have to see.
Oh, Annie says the barn looks great. Thank you, Annie.
there was something I thought of and then I forgot it again.
Oh, that happens quite often once we get to be this age, you know that.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't
anyway, we got some we want to talk about first. Where have we come this year? How far have we? We've come a long way this year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. I mean, last year at this time, Wanda and I were just
we had a woofer.
We had a woofer here. Matt was here with us, and we were we were going to be working on the cabin, but as a result, the back of our house, we found some damage on it.
On the deck.
On the deck. And as we began to tear it out, we began to come up with this idea.
And this is the idea.
The idea is the room you see us sitting in here, our studio room. We decided to close in part of the deck and turn it into a studio room, which was something that we literally had not planned on doing. Hello, Miss Sherry. And so, as a result, we now have a studio room.
That we really wasn't planning last year until
we found the damage, and when we started repairing, we were just like, why not just close this thing in and put a roof over it? And we put a roof over it to stop having the water issue.
Yeah, we started with the roof, and then we decided.
Mark and Jamie was
Red
here.
Red
Duchess Farm helped us with that.
And then Matt came in, and Matt helped him with the
flooring. Matt helped me get the floor joists. So we tore the old deck out and put new floor joists in, raised them up. You know, we did a.
Seemed like somebody else was here during the summer and helped with the outside part, but I can't remember.
I don't remember. It's been so many. I know Delane come and helped me with the water.
Yeah. Marshall
Farms came and helped us with putting the water out from underneath the studio room out to the chicken house.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of people in and out and helped with various parts of the studio room. So that was one thing that we've done this year.
That was one of the things, but we had to put the cabin on hold because we quickly realized that our infrastructure on our place here was not up to par. Because if y'all remember back, I used to make the comment that we were around 85% self-sustainable. There's no such thing as being 100%. But Wanda and I quickly decided that meat was one issue that we had.
And butter and cheese and
the butter,
milk.
The cheese, milk, meat, things like that.
That was something we were not being 100%. We had, I mean, I can go buy cream and make butter. We have a local dairy here that I can do that.
Right.
But that wasn't something we had. And to me, being sustainable doesn't mean I can go buy it somewhere and bring it in and make it.
Exactly.
Because I could do that with anything.
I could do that with any of it. But now,
so
we really fought in our minds about how we would
reach that goal.
Reach that goal and be able to fund it because we don't have very much money. And we knew we had to have fencing around the property. We had to have cross fencing. We had to have paddock fencing.
Gates.
Then we had to just get the animals.
And so we were blessed with first the goats. We bought
3.
Only 2 to start with.
We got 2 to start with, right?
We bought Ellie Mae and Zoe.
Yes.
And then about 3 weeks later, we added Honey. And it was probably a little while later, we added a cow. We added Dexter, Mr. Dexter. And then later in the year, we added Dolly, which is a Dexter Jersey cross. So we started having animals.
And then we had turkeys.
We had turkeys that had turkeys.
Now we had like, what was it, like 25 new turkeys on the place.
Yeah. And then we got rid of all the rabbits, but we ordered the ISA Browns, first of the year.
Strictly for laying.
And these things lay
amazing.
Guys,
right now we probably got 20 dozen eggs in the refrigerator out in the barn. And we've got, I don't know,
20 dozen in the freezer.
Probably about 20 in the freezer. And we eat, 7
to 8 eggs
a day. Plus what you cook with.
I'm talking cooking and all.
Oh, cooking
about
and all?
8 eggs a day.
So 8 eggs a day, and we've only got 12 chickens.
Yeah. So, I mean, the ISA Browns are wonderful layers, just saying. That's probably the best layers we've ever had, and we've had a variety of chickens over the last 3 years. Then On top of that, we butchered the rabbits, so we didn't have the rabbits. We added 5.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Meat birds.
Meat birds, about 5. Around 5.5.
Cornish cross.
Yes.
And luckily, they will be ready to be butchered in about 3 weeks or so. Yeah, there is a couple of pictures of those somewhere.
Somewhere here, you have to give me a moment.
It says meat birds or something. I done forgot. Going down.
There it is, right there.
Right there. This is a picture.
This is a picture of them at 5.5 weeks, right here.
Yeah.
They are growing like weeds. I mean.
Yeah. So these will be butchered and in the freezer. So we'll be out of these chickens in 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks, those will be gone. They'll go to freezer camp.
Somebody's asking about water glassing.
No.
I do not want to do the water glassing.
We tried.
No, we didn't do.
No, we did the water glassing. We done the lime water.
I did the lime water, and I messed up on mine. But folks, it's not worth it to me to try that because our chickens lay pretty regular. There'll be a small portion of time that they will be out of, maybe go into molt, 2 to 3 months at the most, and usually you'll get 1 or 2 eggs a day, which Danny and I know how to fudge with that.
Yeah.
I have enough in the refrigerator out there that will still be good for 5 months probably. I have the freezer, which will be good up to a year.
Yep.
So I think I can make it through 2 to 3 months of no chickens laying without doing the lime water. I just didn't like the consistency. We cooked one in 1 month and it still was. I was like, no, I just couldn't. I didn't like it.
Hello, Beth. It's just somebody asked, where did we get the ISA Browns at? We ordered them as baby chicks, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Was it McMurphy's?
McMurphy. Yeah.
I think
we ordered them at McMurray.
McMurray or something like that, maybe.
I think so.
Hey, Lori family.
There's a Lori family homestead.
And Papa Truck.
Yeah.
And so we were gradually getting our meat. We put all the rabbits in the freezer. We've had we bought beef and we bartered for beef off and on this year.
All summer long.
So we've got our beef kind of up. I've got in jars. I have turkey that we've already killed. We've got beef. We've got deer. We've got chicken. So I have meat in jars.
Yeah.
Plus we have some in the freezer.
In the freezer.
Plus we have all this on foot.
And well, the thing about it is, guys, we also added 2 new pigs to our homestead.
Oh, yeah, a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
Mr. Steve Scott, who was just on here a few minutes ago, we bartered with Mr. Steve. He wanted some turkeys, and we swapped out some turkeys for 2 of the big black hogs.
Mm-hmm.
They're young pigs. Y'all seen them in our videos there. They're growing like weeds right now. We plan on breeding these and raising our little ones from them. To be able to have for eating and selling.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, guys, right now, we're no longer 85% sustainable. We're about 95% sustainable now.
90.
About, you think 90?
Yeah, because I still milk, cheese, butter.
Well, yeah, well, you're right.
You're salt, right. You know.
But the milk and the cheese will come this coming year.
Yeah.
If everything works out all right.
Yeah, we'll narrow it down. We'll still maybe 90 to 95% once we get everything down. I still have to buy flour.
Yeah.
So that knocks it down a little. Flour's a biggie for us. And with him being gluten-free, 99% of our flour is gluten-free. And so that's a biggie for us. And there's no way for us to grow flour.
No, we can't.
The only thing we could do was acorn flour, and I don't want to spend that much time.
Yeah. No, the question was asked, are we through with the rabbits? We are for the time being. And Texas Plow Girl is asking, it's expensive to feed the Cornish cross. Is the extra feed worth the meat you get? Yes, to us it is very worth it.
Yes, because
it figures out to be about, we're averaging, I think it's going to be around $2 a pound.
I don't know. I haven't really.
I'm
not doing the math that way. I'm just feeding them, and they're going into the freezer, and some of it in broth into jars.
They're so tender. That's the one thing about it. They get so big and they're so tender. We may even go with the broad-breasted turkeys just as an experiment for extra meat this year. Old South is asking, do the ISA set and renew themselves? No, they are a hybrid chicken. They do not set and renew themselves. They're not a heritage breed. Danny, do you have enough jars to can what's in the freezers if we have a life-altering event? Probably.
Yeah, well,
we would be a few cases short, I think.
Well, we went through the freezer the other day.
Yeah.
And we have 3 freezers. 2 of them are the little small ones. One of them's a big one. Actually, in the freezers right now, in one freezer, one of the little small ones, is huckleberries. I'm going to take those out and make jelly for the gathering. So I'm going to have huckleberry jelly for the gathering. If anybody wants jelly, just hang on. Sometime between now and March, I'm going to have it made. That takes down about, 10 quarts?
Yeah.
I would imagine, out of my freezer. Then how many gallon bags of eggs do we have? 10 or 12?
Oh, God, probably at least 10, maybe more than 10.
10 or 12 gallon bags of eggs. And I put them in little bitty small bags, 2 to 3 eggs in a bag, and then put them in gallon Ziplocs. So I have several dozen eggs in that small freezer. And then on top of that, the other item was peppers.
Yeah.
And we have put up the most peppers. I've got gallon bags of peppers. So there's a lot of that in one freezer. So those 3 items are the majority of what's in that one little freezer.
Yeah.
So if something happened and we were to lose the freezer for whatever reason, we wouldn't lose a whole lot. Not eating wise, because the peppers I use as an add-in. The berries would be, hey, they'll be coming out next year and we'll be picking more.
We'll be picking more then.
And the eggs, hey, the chickens are laying, we'd just trash it. We wouldn't can anything out of that freezer. The one in the house, most everything in it could be disposable or eaten. It's lots of, like if I fixed something and I had some left over and I added it in, we could eat out of it for 2 or 3 days and down quite a bit of it and not have a whole lot. The main thing we would have to can would be the meat in
the
one
meat
freezer.
that's in one freezer, yeah.
And so that could be done over a period of 2 to 3 days, and probably we would have enough to do that.
Yeah, somebody said they didn't understand about freezing eggs. What you actually do is crack the eggs.
I take a bowl and I put 2 eggs over in it, and I stir them about 3 or 4 times just so the yellow and the white mix. You don't want to whip them or anything like that. You just mix the egg and the white together. And then when you do, you pour it over in a Ziploc bag and seal it and let it freeze. You lay it down, let it freeze, and then I stick it in a gallon Ziploc. I put it in little sandwich bags and then in a gallon Ziploc. And then you can take them out. You can make scrambled eggs. You can do omelets. You can add them to your cakes and pies. Anything you would use eggs for except frying an egg.
Yeah.
You can't fry or boil.
Right, you can't fry or boil. That's 2 things. But you can use them any other way that you would normally use an egg. And yeah, let me also say Happy Hanukkah, because tomorrow will be Hanukkah for those on here who follow the holiday.
And somebody said about dehydrating. I have some dehydrated eggs that were given to me, and I am just not real pleased with using them. I could, but I'm not big on the dehydrated stuff. I mean,
it takes so much water to rehydrate that stuff, and takes so much time to rehydrate. It doesn't taste. And it never tastes like it's supposed to.
No. The things I like dehydrated would be the tomatoes, because I like to make my little tomato things. I like fruits. My herbs. I did oranges the other day. They turned out awesome.
Yeah, the dehydrated oranges turned out fine.
Yeah, so things like that is what I like to dehydrate. I could do other things. Eggs is not one of them.
Mama Tried Homestead says, off the topic, but when is the best time to dig up and move fruit trees? It's usually any time after the middle of December. We always say you can move a fruit tree.
Clueless is saying boil them in the bag. No, what I would do is
if you boil them in plastic, you release dioxin into your eggs, which is one of the leading causes of breast cancer today.
I just wouldn't boil them in the bag. I would take it out and use it in whatever you want to use it in. I've heard of people making omelets in a bag, but that's just not something I would recommend doing. Hey, Andy's backyard. And so.
And what Food Forest Permaculture is talking about, he likes saving his own seeds because he's able to grow what he wants, and that's the same thing we do. That's the reason we save most of our own seeds here. But getting back to what we accomplished this year, we were able to.
Hey, Sheila.
We was able to get all the fencing around our place. We were able to get all of our animals that we wanted.
Well, most of them.
Well, most of them. We still like one more Dexter. If we could get one more Dexter cow.
And we like a little fencing on the back and some cross fencing.
Some cross fencing, and then
but that'll come. That'll come next year.
We've got the new addition to our barn. It's going to take us a little while to finish it because the funds are not there to do all of it all at once. But we were able to get the roof over it. Next, we'll be putting in the footings. We'll be putting a block chain wall around the bottom of it, and then we'll have to purchase the metal and the studs and stuff like that. We still got a little ways to go before we ever start building the stalls and all that on the inside of it. So,
so that's something for next year that we're working toward, is to probably find one more cow and finish the addition to the barn, and go on the other side and work for the goats. The goats has really got to be done first because our goats will be having babies probably before the gathering or right around the gathering. And then, we can.
Alan, yes, the gathering is March the 9th in Wiggins, Mississippi here in Stone County at the Stone County Fairgrounds, and anyone that's a homesteader can attend. Georgia Garden Girl says, are we getting a milk cow? We have a cow. We have a Dexter Jersey cross that we plan on trying to teach her to milk.
All right, this guy's saying, after watching us for years and hearing us both profess the evils of marketing, how do you answer why you have bought into the marketing and pushing products? I don't know that we've ever said that things were evil. Products are...
First of all, let me say this.
Products are something we have to have.
Let me just go ahead and address it because first of all, it just kind of ticks me off, but I'm going to go ahead and address it.
Yeah, I've had that asked 2 or 3 times.
First of all, is the only way we make a living is through YouTube. And YouTube right now is pulling channels down left and right.
Yeah.
And they're demonetizing channels. Now, if we have to be complete,
we've had several demonetized.
We have had several of our videos demonetized, and they will not give them back to us.
So you have to.
So what we're having to do is we're having to move forward, and we're having to look for alternate ways to subsidize our income just so we can keep doing these videos. Because if we can't make something off of YouTube for doing these videos, Deep South Homestead's videos will cease to exist because it's expensive to do these videos and not
on
get
a regular
paid.
Basis.
And hello, Amanda. And what's happening is we're having to look for alternate ways of income. We're actually in the new year going to be considering starting a Patreon because there's lots of videos that we have up that are demonetized. There's videos that people are asking us to put up that we know will be demonetized, especially the butchering ones. And we're thinking about the only reason we're going to go over to Patreon is to be able to put those videos over there for people who want to know how to do these things. And
it will. Our regular
videos will still continue to go on. It's just that if YouTube happens to snatch us down for some reason, we need a backup platform in order to be able to keep going. Yeah. And the other thing about the marketing thing that you're talking about, I know it's talking about the oils. I know that's where that's going.
Yes, and look, you guys, I wouldn't push a product I did not believe in, because I have done videos on reviews, and I'm telling you, things are about as crappy as they can be on some reviews, because I worked really hard to try and at least be honest on reviews. I've tried Thrive Life. I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't buy Thrive Life if my life depended on it. I may make a lot of people mad right here, but it makes some people sick. I've had 2 people in my house get sick from eating it because of health issues.
Yes.
Danny refused to eat it.
I refused to eat it.
So I would not push Thrive Life. It's not that it's bad. I think it's a good product for somebody to, for long-term storage. Put it that way. I've got some in the cabinet for long-term storage. If I get hungry, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'm not cooking it every day. That's not what it's made for. But doTERRA is something long-term storage.
Yes.
That's what I'm pushing.
And it works.
I think it is a wonderful product. You can buy something online. You can go to Walmart and buy oils. But do you want to trust it?
Yeah.
That's my thought.
The only reason we chose doTERRA to go with was 2 reasons. One, Wanda had an opportunity to be able to make a little bit of income to help our homestead
There's
out.
another one said they had to go to the ER with Thrive Life.
And secondly, is because doTERRA uses a third-party testing on their oils. That's not biased toward them.
Yes.
And that means a lot to me as an individual, because I believe that, I'm not trying to say there's not other products out there that's not good, but what I'm saying is, if I'm going to trust anything, I'm going to want the third-party testing.
And I'm going to want the best.
And I'm going to want the best.
You guys ought to know Danny don't do anything but the best.
Danny don't touch nothing that ain't the best.
So I'm not trying to sell you a product. I'm not a seller. I am not a salesperson. But I want to show you what I do with it. And if I show you what I do with it, even if you buy from somewhere else or somebody else you're already buying, you see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It gives people that don't ever use products like doTERRA, it gives them some idea what it is. And doTERRA is essential oils.
Yes.
I see somebody asking.
Yes, somebody's asking what is doTERRA. It's essential
I'm planning
oil.
on giving away a sample of an essential oil tonight. And somebody says Young Living. Young Living and doTERRA are the 2 main products,
they're
essential oils there is out there.
Yeah, one's a.
And I don't have a problem with either one.
Either one of them, but.
Whatever you use, that's fine. But I'm not trying to take you away from wherever you're at. I'm not trying to do that. All I'm trying to do is get people to study up really, really hard on essential oils to get them something in place in case you can't go to the doctor. Most people are really freaking out about meds and stuff like that.
Well, they're synthetic. Your body's not made for that.
Yeah. So you want something that these oils have been around since the beginning of the century.
Look, oils have been used since the beginning of time. I mean, when Jesus was born,
they brought him to frankincense.
They brought him myrrh, frankincense, and gold. I mean, they brought all these oils to him.
And this month, this is what started it, guys. On Facebook in the Deep South group, I posted December is 31 days of frankincense. Most people don't even know how to use frankincense. So for 31 days, I was going to post the 31 days of frankincense showing how to use it and what it's good for. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send you to Amanda's Freedom Acres. Wait, let me read how it's written.
Yeah.
Amanda's Freedom Essential Oils group. And if she can post a link. If you want to learn about frankincense, go there. Because I will get sidetracked. Amanda knows me too well. I'll post the first 3 to 5 days and then I'll get busy and I'll miss something. So I'm sending everybody to Amanda's Freedom Essential Oils group on Facebook. Okay, guys? That way, frankincense is like, it's the king of oils. If you want to know that. It is the king
of oils, yeah.
And nobody knows how to do it. I had one lady say, "Oh, I didn't think you could put that in your mouth." Well, if you ordered it from online on Amazon, I would say, no, don't put it in your mouth. If you go to Walmart and buy some, I'd say, no, don't put it in your mouth.
You don't know what you don't know what's in it.
Well, the deal is with the oils, if I take this coffee cup and I fill it half full of oil, or say olive oil, I could use witch hazel, I could use whatever I wanted to in this cup, and throw 3 drops of lemon oil in here from doTERRA, I can claim this is 100% essential oils because I put 3 drops of lemon oil in this cup and it is 100% lemon oil. I didn't say the whole content is, they're not regulated. And somebody's asking about Deep Blue. It is a rub.
It's a rub for aches and pains. Georgia Garden Girl there was talking about she broke her back and the Deep Blue helped her get off of the pain meds that she's in. Light So Bright, Amanda, put your, there you go. Amanda just put her link up. Guys, let me tell you something. Oils work. You can get rid of drugs because oils work. I'm not trying to say to not go to your doctor because that would be bogus and that would be stupid on my part. But I'm trying to tell you that essential oils do work. Now, Ms. Wanda's fixing to show you what a package of the Deep Blue looks like.
This is a sample pack of the Deep Blue. Now, I'm going to do a different giveaway, but just because somebody teed me off a while ago and made me mad about my stuff. Okay, I need to make money so I can get paid ever so often, but I'm not trying to sell you guys something. The whole month of December, I'm going to be giving away stuff, okay? Starting tonight, I'm going to make somebody a roller ball of Deep Blue with copaiba in it. That is the best for pain, copaiba and Deep Blue. I'm going to make a roller ball, and I'll throw in the rub so you can try the rub. And let's see, what can they do in order to see who wants this?
I don't know.
What can we have them do?
Beth, no, there's no reactions to essential oils that we're aware of.
Let me see, what can I have y'all do?
Let's see.
Free stuff.
Free stuff.
I'm going to have free stuff on Crazy Days. At least
I don't know. It's just kind of spur of the moment thing here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Guess a number between 1 and 100. I mean, I don't know. Come on.
Let me see. Let me write down a number.
Write a number down. Write a number down. We're going to do it this way.
I'm going to write it down, guys.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. She's writing a number down on a napkin here. Okay.
Where I think they can see it.
All right.
Guess numbers.
Numbers between 1 and 100. The person closest to this number is the one
who will get a roller ball with copaiba and Deep Blue and a sample of the Deep Blue rub. So,
okay.
Go for it.
Go for it. I'm going to sit here and watch these numbers now. Okay, I see one close, but not there.
Okay. Have you seen
it
yet?
So far, Stringfield Ridge is pretty close. Well, they're piling by.
Golly.
Oh, my word. I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it yet, but I
saw one closer. Hold on, I gotta back it up. Where's my thing at?
I see 2 or 3 that are really close, but I haven't. We may have to run it back and just slow.
I gotta slow it back. We gotta
go all the way back and start at the beginning.
We're gonna go back to the beginning, guys. Y'all just got to bear with us here just a minute. Give me just a minute. Okay, we're gonna go down there.
So, guys, if you want to make money on a homestead, it's like somebody said.
Let me look at them.
If you work on a homestead, Danny cannot go on a physical job.
No.
And I don't know that I could necessarily go on a physical job right now. It would kill me to stay on one all day long. I do good to do what I do and rest off and on during the day. So we have to figure out ways. And YouTube is one of them. Etsy's another. That is one way we make money. Right now, Etsy is to a standstill because, hey, we don't have anything going on right now. Etsy is sporadic. So when we have seeds or like we had the sugar cane and the syrup, that's a sporadic. There it is.
There it is. Mama tried Homestead.
Hey.
Mama tried Homestead.
Where is it? Okay. There we go. 21.
Okay. She was the first one to get it. So somebody else had it right after that, but.
Okay.
Mama tried Homestead.
I'm going to write that down and you send me an email at deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com and I will send it to you. That was not the giveaway I was going to do, but I've still got a giveaway.
She still got another giveaway, but that just kind of the spur of the moment thing there.
Yeah, but.
Okay, that was kind of fun, really. Okay, the numbers is over, y'all.
Okay.
Look at Sheila.
It's called capitalism.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to make money. When Danny goes out to the shop and he makes his wooden bowls or his wooden spoons, which everybody still wants.
I know. I got some. I got a few I'm going to make, guys.
He's still going to try to make a few before Christmas. It's not going to be many. But that is something he does, and that is a way he makes money.
That's the way I make a few dollars.
Okay, if I try to make you up some roller balls or I do the inhalers, everybody loves the breathe for the inhalers.
Yes.
This one is one of my favorite products right now. If I had to go with any product, is the breathe with the inhalers. And I do plan on doing that on Crazy Days later this week. But doTERRA has some fine products. It's up to you. If you want to sign up, you go to my.doterra.com/deepsouthhomestead and check it out. You don't have to sell anything. Guys, all you got to do is sign up for the wholesale. It saves you money, and you just sign up under me, and we'll go from there. I'll help you in any way. And Amanda is here at her Freedom Essentials classes, or her whatever, her Facebook group. And if you don't do Facebook, message me at Deep South Homestead, and we will get with you and we will talk one-on-one, because I want people interested in these things, and we'll help do whatever we can.
Georgia Garden Girl says, I'm still looking for comfrey. Georgia Garden Girl, send us your an email address to
deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com.
And we'll see if we can't help you out. Guys, this is the new direction that Deep South Homestead is going. As part of the new direction that we're going, we're going to try to add another.
Ryan K said he guessed 21 long before. Did you miss it, or? Let me run back and see. I can always do
There's
2 of
Deborah.
them.
There was Deborah. I mean,
hold on. Let me run back while he's talking.
Yeah.
If there's an extra one, I will send Ryan. I will check it out. I'll find it out.
Yeah, we're going to try to add another Dexter cow to our herd this coming year. We're going to try to get a little extra fencing done this year. We're going to try to get our barn closed in this coming year with new stalls in it, because we're going to have, hopefully we have a cow that's bred right now, so that we can, have a place to get her in there out of the weather where we can milk her. We're trying to separate our cows from our goats where they're not in the same pasture, because we have baby goats going to be coming this coming year. And we don't want the cows in with the baby goats and all that kind of stuff, because we feel like that.
Okay, there's. Okay, let me write.
So we're trying to. That's what we're trying to do here. We're thinking seriously about our meat situation, because we're trying to, we're trying to just raise more meat. I mean, that's the whole issue. We're trying to do a lot of our own butchering, and so many people have asked us, would y'all please do butchering videos? They send us messages. Would you please do butchering videos? And guys, if we do the butchering videos, we have some up on deer and chickens.
They're demonetized.
And they're demonetized. They took their monetization away from us. And so if I'm going to put forth the effort to make these videos, which they're very intense videos, I'm not going to do it for free. So there's Mama Tribe. He was.
Okay, Ryan, I'm going to send you 2. So go to Deep South.
Yes.
Danny just overlooked it.
I just overlooked
it. Sorry about that. We'll make that right.
We'll make it right.
You'll get a rollerball and a deep blue rub too.
But guys, that's where we're at. We want to do videos to make sure that y'all see how certain things are done. And the thing about it is not all videos are for everybody.
Yeah.
The butchering videos are not for everybody, because lots of people go, oh my gosh, I wish you'd have posted something that let me know that it was about butchering, and I don't know what else I could have put about butchering. I mean,
we do, but people still click on it.
But they still click on it. And so one reason we want to think about going over to Patreon is not to make people have to pay to watch our videos.
Because they'll still be here.
Because they'll still be over here on YouTube. It's just that we have certain videos that's going to be over on Patreon. And if you want to be able to watch those videos, then you'll have to pay a little bit. It's not much. We haven't really set it up just yet.
I hadn't even went over there yet. So
but
it's an idea.
we want to do that for the people who want it. That way they'll have it where they can go back and watch it over and over and over. And there's no commercials. There's no advertisements.
The deal is with Patreon, I went and looked at how it's set up. With YouTube, I can put a video like a butchering video, and I can charge for that video. Say if I wanted $5 for that video, I could charge $5.
You just charge $5
but
to watch it.
YouTube gets like a huge percentage of it.
Yeah.
And there's no way to really market it on YouTube because most everybody wants free YouTube.
Yeah.
You're not paying anything.
Hello, Flutie Lick.
So when we go over to Patreon and put the butchering videos up, which we're going to start doing in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be butchering. So I'll have videos then, and we'll check that out in the future. If you're interested in that sort of thing, that's where you'd go. It's not that we're asking everybody to go to Patreon and sign up like, that's not it. We'll tell you, we put up a video. If this is what you're interested in, go over there. It's up to you.
Right.
Yeah, the goat video was a big stink. Yeah, pretty much. People just didn't like that either. So when I have things that I think will be controversial, or if Danny's got something to say, it'll go over there that's going to be bad.
Danny Wanda, why don't you turn on your month chat, squirrel, whatever they call, because when you donate money through the super chat, YouTube gets like, was it 30-something% of it?
Yes, 30%.
YouTube gets 30% of what you give us. And we don't, I mean, if you want to give us money, we don't want YouTube getting that money. I mean, we want to, if you want to bless us with it, then, we want to make sure that we get all of it. And your gift goes to what you want it to rather than going to YouTube.
Yeah, we turned it off.
We turned it off immediately. Now, we've had a lot of people who's done PayPal for us. They say we want to donate something to help you out with this. And that's fine. We don't have a problem with that.
Beth asked, we said we'd never do Patreon. Well, the only reason we will is for these videos that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And if YouTube shuts us off, then you can find us on Patreon. It won't be every day.
No.
It will not be that sort of thing because I don't have time for it. Patreon is just another way to have videos up in case YouTube shuts us down because Danny can say a few things that might get us
I can get a little carried away sometimes, and I'm afraid that sometimes that they're gonna do something because they have sent us warnings.
You just don't know. And 7D's right. It's a great way to put up something that YouTube blocks
where they can't. Yeah.
Because YouTube's getting really good at blocking people. A lot of the people we watch, probably 6 different channels already been shut down?
I know 6 channels that's been shut down.
And then they're demonetizing a lot. And like I say, we've even had demonetization in the last little while. So
we have a lot of videos demonetized.
It's very aggravating. We went to Brighton, and that's another avenue to go to, but not many people are going over to Brighton. They don't understand how it works. I don't even understand how it works right now. There's no way to make money over there. It's just putting up videos just for people to watch. And I don't have time for that.
Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I can get carried away, as y'all know, very easily.
So, Brian K. and Mama Tried, both of you send me an email with your addresses. Okay, so.
You better write Ryan's name down.
I got it right here.
Okay.
Okay, so the thing I was going to talk about that we hadn't even gotten there.
Yeah, get your book. Where's it at?
Amanda was talking about the 12 days of Christmas.
The 12 days of Christmas.
To show you we are not just trying to make money. We are having the 12 days of Christmas on the Amanda's Freedom Essential Oils group. There's going to be a giveaway every day. If you want to learn about oils, go over there. It's free. You go over there, you learn about oils and what's going on.
Yeah.
And for 12 days, you're going to get a chance for something free. How much easier can it be?
Right.
We want to educate you on oils. That's bottom line.
Yeah.
Okay, enough about oils.
Okay. Charlotte, we're dealing with...
I forgot one other thing before I get off oils.
Okay, questions.
January, we're doing another oil study. If you're interested, message me.
Okay.
Are we going to stop porch time? No, sir.
No. Porch time will continue. Saturday Night Live, what we're doing right now, will continue.
The lunchtime chats will pick up. We had company for a couple of weeks, and the last couple of weeks we had Danny working on the building out here, so it wasn't feasible for us to stop and do a chat, but that will pick back up. Steam It and DTube.
Steam It's
the
a
way
joke.
They pay, I'm
Steam
not
It's
going
a joke
there.
because they don't pay in real cash, and the people we know personally that's been over Steam It putting up videos can't seem to get their money. So
Alicia says she would have loved to send you pecans, but too much rain and her trees didn't produce.
That's fine, Alicia.
That is.
And I want to say thank you to the ones on here who have sent me pecans.
He has been picking out pecans like crazy.
I have been shelling pecans and by hand, and that is one of my favorite pastimes. It helps me relax and helps me to just, do things that I like to do. I love cracking pecans. And for those of you who have sent me pecans, thank you so much for that. It really means a lot.
Amanda, can you put your email up? Because I don't really know it. I can't remember if it's My Freedom Maker or something. Anybody that would like to ask questions privately, Amanda, put your because she's a moderator. She can put her email.
Yeah, she's a moderator. She can put her email up if she wants to. That's perfectly fine.
So that's fine.
Kate says, yeah, they did. Liz Zorab, they did demonetize her. She's trying to get her channel back where she can get paid on it again. The lunchtime chats, Michelle, will be on Thursdays usually. And we will try to get back to doing them as much as we can. It's just that we're working our tails off because this is the time of the year when we bust our tails.
Yeah. Okay, the other thing, on Crazy Days, I did a giveaway on a can opener this week, and it's called a Yes You Can opener. This is a cute little can opener that almost anybody could use. And the winner this time was Marie's Vegetable Garden, and I think she's on here tonight. So
she is.
So that was over on Crazy Days. What time is it? Okay. The gathering information. Did you need to answer a question? Was there a question?
I'm just sitting here. What do you guys think about climate change? I think that we're going into the solar minimum, the grand solar minimum. I think that's what's affecting our climate. I don't think it's man-made. I think it's a cylindrical thing that our universe goes through about every 400 years. We have a massive one. And we're headed into a 400-year climate change right now, so I do believe that it's fixing to happen. Only because it's done it in the past. It's not because of anything else. Other than butchering videos, what is YouTube demonetizing? They demonetize a lot of cooking videos. They demonetize a lot of my. Sometimes they demonetize my porch times because I use certain words. Just things like that, guys. I can't. Somebody's asking a question up here.
Let me answer, Amanda. Put your email in, but leave a space, like a space before the Gmail or whatever, and it'll take it. And they can pick it up. They may not can go to it directly, but they can take the space out.
Danny, can I use fresh cut cedar for posting a new barn? Yes, you can. The only problem with it is the white part will rot off at the ground and only leave the heart. So be aware of that. You might want to wrap it in some kind of black plastic, or you can actually go to Home Depot and you can buy a black tar that is a fence covering stuff that you paint on the fence post to paint them black, and you can paint the bottom of the post black and give it time to dry and then put it in the ground, and it should last for a long time.
All right.
Tanya wants your old truck sign on the shelf.
Yeah.
That's from Quake Lake.
Sheila brought me that for Christmas, guys. Do you cover your mature fig trees in the winter?
No.
No, but he puts mulch.
But you got to have at least 6 to 8 inches deep worth of mulch around the bottom of the tree out beyond the leaf span, because fig trees, all their roots grow on the top of the ground, and the top 3 to 4 inches of the ground, and if that freezes, then what it does is it kills your tree back, and next year you just have all sprouts again.
Yeah, Kathleen's right. Anything that's not progressive will get demonetized.
Yeah.
And Danny and I are teaching how to do things. We do some vlogs and stuff, but you never know. All it takes is 2 or 3 people to flag our video because they don't like us or because whatever. And we do have enemies, don't we?
We have several enemies, not just
people that just don't like us for whatever reason. I thought we were quite likable. I guess not, huh?
I don't care. I don't care if anybody likes me or not.
Well,
as long as I like me, I'm happy.
And I like you.
Well, I hope you do. But yeah. I mean.
But no, all it takes is 2 or 3 people to not like our video or not like us.
All they got to do is flag
our videos, and they will demonetize.
And they demonetize them, and when we get
some of them we get back, some we don't, and it's just because all it takes is a few trolls.
That's it.
That's all it takes. Danny was watching one guy, a really good guy, just a little while
ago. I was watching a guy who. He's a really great guy, and the trolls are destroying him on his channel.
And he's shutting his channel
down. And he's shutting his channel down simply because of that. And it just breaks my heart. Now, he may not actually shut it all the way down.
But he's very heartbroken over the hatefulness of people.
Yeah.
And, you know, Danny and I love everybody. We love all people. I can't understand why somebody would go on somebody's channel and be so hateful because of race, creed, whatever.
That's just stupid.
That is wrong. I mean, we get it all the time because of
that right there. I get chewed out on a regular basis on my YouTube channel through private messages. Danny, why don't you cut that stinking hair off your head? I was like, well, you know what?
It's not
your head, so don't worry about it.
You know, and when people go on other channels, if you do not like the channel, walk off.
Just leave.
Don't be ugly to people. I'm heartbroken over this guy and his wife getting such ugliness from people because we do get it. And we get it.
We get it a lot of it. We just delete it.
And I mean, I don't want you guys seeing the ugliness of people, and I don't want to see it. And you're right. American Homestead left because of some of that.
Yeah. And Zach and Jamie were good people.
Yeah, we loved watching them.
We loved them.
And Danny and I aren't going anywhere until YouTube.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
We are fighters.
I'm the one person in the world you don't want to piss off.
Yeah, did you just say that?
I did just say that, and I apologize, but it, you know.
Yeah. And so we're not planning on going anywhere. The only thing we would do on Patreon right now would be to throw over videos once a week that would be not feasible for YouTube or something. That way, if we already have a platform in place, something happens on YouTube, you know where to go if you still want to see us. Not that we're asking anybody to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, gathering information. Can I get on the gathering? Because I went on a happy topic. Yes.
Thank you, Amanda. And thank you for all the other ones. Yes, get on a happy subject. I'm gonna let her have the show here because
Country Girl says she deletes some ugly comments too.
Yeah, I delete a lot of them.
And I think if you have a channel, you're going to get people that disagree with you, and that's perfectly
okay. That's okay. I mean, that's called freedom.
And I don't mind if you disagree with me and you say, Wanda, I don't like the way you cooked your green beans. Okay, I'm okay with that. But if you come on my channel and you say, Wanda, you're probably the ugliest person I've ever seen in my life. Now, I kind of get a little offended at that, okay? It's a difference in what you say.
Yeah.
So a lot of us delete quite regularly.
Yeah. We have to get rid of a lot of stuff.
Okay. I'm going to give away my free thing in a minute.
You better be going ahead because we're fixing to bust 9 o'clock wide open.
We're going past 9.
I can already tell we're going to go right on past it.
Do y'all care?
Oh, man. Here we go. Okay.
Okay. In the following year, we've got lots of projects going on. That was part of this. What's the plans for 2019? Okay. Homestead projects. What are you laughing at?
Amanda says we can always talk about Walmart. Always makes me laugh.
We're not going to Walmart.
We can't go there. We can't go there.
We're not going to Walmart.
We can't go to the Walmart.
Oh, wait. Yes, we are.
Hold on. Are we?
Yes, we're going to Walmart.
Are we?
Just cause.
Here we go.
We went to Walmart.
This is at Walmart. Miss Wanda found her true love in life. This is her.
I could probably be happy with that.
She's found her new mate right here.
And it was tall, y'all.
He's sitting down and Wanda's standing. And Wanda's not a short lady.
Yeah. So in Walmart, they have all kinds of craziness, y'all. But this, I don't know. He has to be 6 foot something.
He's, I don't know. He's probably close to 7 feet tall.
It's a tall, crazy days monkey in Walmart. I couldn't pass it by, guys.
We couldn't pass that one by. Wanda just had to hold him.
I just had to.
Yeah.
And Danny almost bought him for me. And
I almost bought her the monkey, and I don't even know why. I mean, it just looked like it fit her for some reason. I don't know.
But if we had bought the monkey, where would I put it? I'm running out of room.
I don't know. You'd have been monkeying around more than you are, I reckon. I mean, I don't know.
I don't have room, guys. It was so funny because the split second I saw Danny's face, he was going to buy it just because. And I said, where am I going to put it? I don't have anywhere to put it.
We have nowhere to put the monkey in the house.
Yes, Oldie, it fits Danny just fine. Oldie's the one that sent the shirt. But I like wearing it. You couldn't see it under the overalls.
Yeah, if I had the overalls on, you couldn't see it. I mean, I actually have one on here that has something wrote on it.
Y'all, I see candy corn everywhere. So when I go somewhere like that, that's part of who Crazy Days is. If you don't like Crazy Days, I'm sorry, but that's who I am on Crazy Days. So.
Yeah, Jared said we're such nice people. He swears he's from Kentucky.
We just might have to move to Kentucky.
I might have to move to Kentucky.
You got room, Jared?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so.
Oh, boy, that was funny there now.
It was, but anyway.
I don't care who you are.
We're going on to the gathering.
Okay, move on.
In 2019, we are having the 2019 gathering here in Stone County, which we done mentioned a while ago. So we are having a new email put up. So if Two Family or Marshall Farms or Amanda, some of you can put up deepsouthgathering@gmail.com. That is the new email if you need anything to do with the gathering.
All right, Miss Sherry.
Family.
All right, Miss Sherry. She's going to come in walking with that monkey, I can tell you now. I already see it happening.
Oh, Lord.
Hank would freak out with that monkey, Jan.
He would tear it up in about 2 seconds.
About 2 seconds, he'd attack that thing and tear it up.
That dog can tear anything up right now.
Oh, man.
But anyway, at the gathering, put up Deep South Gathering. Don't put the word Homestead in there.
No,
deepsouthgathering@gmail.com. That way, anybody that has any information or wants to know anything can shoot me an email there. And Jen at the Nut House and I will monitor that.
Amanda's got it.
Several of us put it up, I see. That way we will be monitoring that email and keeping up with things. If you want a booth, $10. You bring your own table and chairs and set up.
Did you see what Steve just did?
No.
Steve said, I got all the jars from Walmart today. I'm sorry.
We didn't go to Walmart today.
We didn't go to Walmart today. Thank the Lord.
But anyway, if you want a booth, email me at deepsouthgathering@gmail.com. Tell me you want a booth. We use PayPal. You can pay in advance so I know you're coming. You're going to have it. The booths will be in the arena this time. And if it's pretty and not raining, we have all this green grass everywhere that booths could be set up. So what we're thinking is to have whoever wants a booth to be there. Right now we have Roots and Refuge coming. Jessica and Jeremiah are going to be speaking, and we're looking forward to that. Beyond that, Danny's speaking. I might say something, but, you know, hey, how you doing?
I got to come up with something to say, don't I?
Always.
Always.
But I want to visit. I've got people in place. I've got Sherry from Two Family. I've got Country Girl. I've got Freedom Makers, Sheila from Quake Lake, Jen from the Nut House. All these people are planning on helping, plus a variety of others. I won't have to do everything myself this year, and I can visit.
Jen said we need to get some numbers for the attendees so that we can start arranging the food, please.
Oh, yeah. Okay, on Deep South Homestead Gathering Place on Facebook, there is an event on that page. It is the event for the gathering. It may say somebody else's name at the top. They set it up, but still it's the event for the gathering. When you go on Deep South Homestead Gathering Place on Facebook, click the event and click going or maybe, just so we know, we can start getting an idea of how many people there is. And then Two Family has on there a running list of channels. So look at her post, and if you're a channel coming, put your name and channel there. We invite everybody, whether you're a subscriber or a channel, to come March the 9th. We're starting at 9 o'clock, possibly going till 5, somewhere in that area. We already have somebody that's going to be doing some live music. I think
the girl said I can sing.
Well, we got BJ coming to sing.
Yeah, BJ's going to be
He said
there.
I could say that. So we have BJ coming. He's going to be singing some. So we are going to have some live music. Later in the evening, there may be some like private people wanting to get together. We have a place for that if it's not raining. If it is raining, we stay in the arena. We'll have a lot of stuff going on.
Yep.
What else with the gathering? Is that it for now? Jen, is that it?
I'm just a speaker.
Name and channel and how many people are in your party. Yeah, that's right. And if you're just a subscriber, just say, I'm a subscriber, my name is, I'm bringing 4 people with me, or I'm coming by myself, or whatever. The booth fees are $10, $7D. I'm getting it good. Y'all, if 7D's going to be there, and I'm pretty sure she is.
Oh, my God. Miss Sherry makes the most awesome bread in the world.
Y'all just bring cash.
Bring cash and bring a lot of it.
And a truck.
And a truck. Something to carry that food back with. That woman makes, she had so many things there.
Oh, I got.
She had jalapeno bread, jalapeno cheddar bread. I can't eat it, but she did. I could smell it, and it was just like gut-wrenching just to smell it. She made gluten-free, was it pizzas or something?
It was a cauliflower
pizzas.
Cauliflower pizza
crust or something like that. She made all kind of cookies. She had all kind of stuff there. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
it was so hard on me to stand up and talk looking at that because it was it was right in front of me when I had to look at it. I was like,
yes, tea cakes. She does all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
I do know Amanda's going to have a booth for doTERRA, and she's going to be letting people make roller balls and stuff. So you guys be prepared if you got an idea of what you want to make. Be prepared for that. Who else? Brenda's homemade basics. I'll get it right in a minute. I know she's going to be there. She has her fire cider and her elderberry. Like I told you, I'm going to do huckleberry jelly because not very many of you have huckleberries. So I'm going to have some jelly. Alicia
wants to know what's the weather like then. It's Mississippi. It could be 32 degrees. It could be 95 degrees. It could be raining. It could be bright and sunny all in the same day.
Yeah. So we don't ever know. We plan ahead. We've got the whole arena and the whole fairgrounds. We can do what we want, but it's going to be like last year. It poured down rain. It stormed. It was bad. So we couldn't utilize what we needed. This year, we're going to be able to. Please give, add, and something in times. Okay, it's going to be March 9th.
Okay.
2019. 9 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon in Wiggins, Mississippi.
If y'all want to see what a doTERRA booth is going to look like at the gathering, go over to Amanda's from Freedom Acres channel. In the morning and look, and she will have a sample of what her booth is going to look like.
Yes, because she did one today and had awesome results.
Oh, there's my daughter. Jennifer said I may set up a Pampered Chef booth. Haven't decided yet. That's perfectly fine, Jen.
Yeah, so we're going to have several things going on there. Okay, let me go find. Well, I'm just going to tell them what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, Charlotte said don't forget snow. It could possibly snow.
Yeah, you never know.
It has snowed in March.
In April.
Before. And it snowed in April here before.
It snowed in April, yeah.
March the 13th it snowed, and it snowed April the 2nd.
No, thank you, Roy. I don't want snow. You can keep your snow for now. Okay. One thing, it just clicked and then it went away. I forgot.
Branscombe Farm says, will there be camping available? You'll have to go to Flint Creek Water Park if you want to be able to camp, they have several campgrounds there. They have primitive, and they have places to regular pull a travel camper in.
And if you wanted to, if that one is for whatever reason could be full, I doubt it, but if it was, going toward Hattiesburg is Paul B. Johnson State Park, and it is only what, 25 minutes
Maybe
away?
30 minutes at the most.
25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So you have Flint Creek Water Park and Paul B. Johnson's in the other direction.
Yeah. Yes, and Stringfield Ridge will be there. He will be doing a demonstration on making tools out of rocks. Am I correct? Like arrowheads, axe heads, knives, and things like that. He should be showing how to make all those in case of an
7D, the booth space can be as big as you want it. You just let me know.
Yeah, however big you want.
Brenda, yes, I saw you call the other day, and I have not had time to call back. But yeah, my phone doesn't always ring.
Right, we've done figured that out.
Okay, no snow. We don't need.
We don't want no snow. Yep.
Okay. Trying to think, is there anything else? There was something popped into my head and I forgot it. Okay.
Yeah, 70. I'm telling y'all do not want to miss Miss Sherry's bread.
If you come for no other reason to meet Danny and I and to buy Sherry's bread.
Buy Sherry's bread. Those are
That's the two things you got to do.
You got to do that. And buy doTERRA's essential oils. Because I'm telling you.
Y'all. He's going to keep on flint napping. That's what it's called.
Flint napping, yes.
Yes. Okay, so my last giveaway tonight.
Oh, yeah, you better hurry up and do that.
It is going to be a sample of the Winter Wonderland. So you can put it in a diffuser and smell this wonderfulness throughout your house. It's just a nice scent, safe. It doesn't have any chemicals in it, and it makes your house smell like Christmas. And it's called Winter Wonderland. And I'm going to send it to somebody that can tell me where I used it in a video on Crazy Days. Name the video.
Kathleen says your phone may have a do not disturb turned on.
No, we are so far out in the sticks that it doesn't pick up.
We're in a dead zone.
Yeah, so name the video that I showed the Winter Wonderland in on Crazy Days. You can open up and go find it on Crazy Days. Hopefully some of you watched it so you'll know what it is, because you'll never find it if not. It was in the last week, just saying. So not many videos there.
Yeah, you should be able to find that pretty quick.
So what else do we have going on?
7D Farm says Hank. Was it in the Hank one?
Nope.
Bob's Truck says kitchen. Oh, message was retracted.
That was not the name of the video. Decorating video, but that wasn't the name. Not the wood stove. I know, but I'm not telling. Yeah, Amanda's going. You're disqualified anyway.
Yeah, you can't do it anyhow. So
who is our phone carrier?
We have. I think that's terrible. HughesNet.
No.
Oh, our phone. Verizon.
Verizon, yeah. Okay, they're not getting it.
Nope.
Noel from Maine says it's first time ever talking to us. You're such a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you.
When are you and the girls were? Yeah, but that's not the name of it. Check the name of the video. You gotta have the
name of the video, Debbie.
All right. We don't have really good service at all out here. Even Christmas mood. That's it. Azaleen.
Well, Azaleen is from. You can't send it to her, can you?
Yes.
She's in Canada.
Aren't you in Canada? Yeah, I think so.
In Nova Scotia?
I think so.
Can you send an oil across the line?
I don't know. Can I? Azaleen, I'll check and see, make sure. If not, Annette Toon, but Azaleen, I will send. I'm gonna try. Send me a message at deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com, Azaleen. And what was the next one I said?
Annette Toon.
Annette Toon.
Yeah.
Okay. That way, I got you covered.
Okay. A lot of them got it right now, but
yeah, they ran.
They had to go back and look right quick. Yeah.
But it puts you in the mood. It smells kind of like Danny says it smells really like peppermint, but
yeah,
in the diffuser, it smells like a cookie because it has orange and peppermint and I forgot what else, something else in it. It's got 3 flavors in it. 3 oils. Yeah. That way.
The last thing he says, if you can't send it to me, send it to the second person that said it.
I will check. I think I can, but we'll see.
We'll see.
If not, I'll send you a deep blue and some, but I think I can send it. I will see.
John says, have you gotten better on your climbing skills?
No.
No, actually, somebody made a comment and said the ladder was on the wrong side. Not for the first run, it's not. Now, if you've been going 2 runs up and your walkboard had been on the second run, then yes, the ladder was supposed to be on the other side. But when you have just one set of scaffolding, the walkboard is supposed to be on the same side the steps is on.
And the deal is, when you're nearly 60 years old and a woman that does not climb upstairs and ladders and stuff, that is a challenge to get this butt up there on that ladder. I'm just saying. I'm not real sure-footed, and so that was part of it. That was what was going on.
Yeah.
But I got up there.
She got up there anyway. I didn't have to hold her hand either.
I'm getting used to heights. So that's probably going to be it.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
Guys.
We got to, y'all go ahead and if you have any prayer requests you want to put up, you need to put them up because we're already like 11 minutes past 9. And we will start trying to remember as many of them as we can. We've had a
Bandana, I will. Just send me an email, deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com. How many dents are in the hood of your tractor after that video?
Actually, I got a good steel. It's got a good steel hood on it. There are no dents in it. It actually is
People were
good.
laughing at me climbing.
Yeah.
I figured that. That's why I left it in. I started to cut it out, and I said, "No, y'all need to see that this woman can climb. It may take me a little bit to get there, but I can do it."
Yeah.
Cindy says she'd have had a hard time too.
Okay, Charlotte says she's been having trouble with her heart. Some prayers again.
All right, bandana was first. I'm going to add bandana to it. Yeah, some people can't do cinnamon. So the deal is with the oils and stuff. If you can't do like cinnamon in something, you don't need to get an oil with it in it.
Yeah.
Brian Laurie is allergic to cedar. He can't do any oil blends that have cedar in it. So you guys pay attention to the blends. Order oils that you know you can use, and if it's a blend, check out every ingredient, just like you would something in town. Okay, I'm seeing pray for John who lost his wife today. Sister Faye. Okay, the people in Alaska.
Yes.
7.0.
Troy's mom with dementia.
Earthquake yesterday. Finances.
Heart and weight problems for Mary Beth's husband.
Kevin at Living Traditions is having surgery.
We do, yeah. They've already talked to us about that, yeah.
Yeah, we want to remember Kevin.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, y'all can continue.
You can continue because God still sees it. Go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and pray, and the Lord will see your request. And look, y'all guys online, make your own lists. If you see someone in there and you want to pray for other people, then pray for the other person.
Somebody's asking about dogs. A service dog, yes. As long as it is a service dog.
As long as it's a service dog, like a seeing eye dog or something. So like you're handicapped in some kind of way or anything.
Yes, but not just bring a dog.
Not just to bring a dog because you own a dog.
Yes, because we do not want dogs fighting there and things like that. But if you have a service dog, that is okay.
Yes. And silent prayers, yeah.
And once before it shut us off as Danny was praying. Was that last week?
Last week we got cut off right when I started praying. So if it happens again this week, guys, I apologize. It ain't nothing to do with us. It's the devil through YouTube.
Exactly.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and pray. Father, we come to you tonight, Lord. We want to start the prayer off by first of all asking that you forgive us in any way that we failed you and failed others. And Lord, in anything that might hinder our prayer from reaching your very throne. And Lord, as we sit here and read through the requests tonight, oh my, there's so many physical issues, Lord. There's all kinds of surgeries that was needed. Lord, I know one specific one, Kevin and Sarah asked us to really pray about his hernia surgery, and we're going to pray for that now. And Lord, all the other people in here who mentioned their surgeries, Lord, oh my word, there was so many physical issues here tonight. Heart problems, breathing problems, knee problems. And Lord, I was just going down the line looking, I'm thinking, wow, these bodies of ours have become so frail in the world that we live in today that we need you, Father. We all need you. I have physical issues myself. My neck and back and heart and all these problems I'm having, Lord, are just like all the people that's online here tonight. They're all having these issues with their hearts. And Father, I pray for the physical side of these people, that it can be healed, that they can be back to their old selves again and be able to have the strength that they need to be able to carry on, and if they have a homestead, to be able to keep it going. And Father, for this gentleman, John, that lost his wife, I've lost a spouse, Lord, and I don't know exactly what he's feeling, but I have a good idea of some of the things he's going through, and I pray for him, Lord, that he can find a place or something that can fill that void in his life, Lord, because when you lose a spouse, Father, it leaves a very void hole in your life that's really hard to overcome. And I pray for this gentleman, Father, that he can find that peace that he needs to be able to move forward and the strength to go with it. And Father, if there were kids that were involved, I pray for them also. And Lord, there's a lot of people here tonight who had just silent prayers. They had unspoken prayers. Father, sometimes the unspoken prayers are the ones that are closest to the heart and the most intimate ones between you and the individual. And Father, we pray for those tonight. And I just ask that you'd, grant them their desires, Lord, if it's within your will now. And Father, I want to stop and pray for those that are looking for a homestead, Father. We have several on here tonight that I know of personally that's needing to get to a homestead. They're wanting to find their forever place, and Lord, I pray for them that you will make that happen for them, and that you'll help them to be able to have the finances to be able to find those places, Lord. And Father, there are those of us that are dealing with wickedness in high places. Father, the evil that's around us right now, we pray for strength to be able to stand against the evil. And Father, we pray for victory over the enemy so that we can be an overcomer, Lord. We can have the blessings of obedience and be the head, not the tail of anything, Father, but be the leader of all things. And Father, we pray for the blessings of obedience to be granted to each and every one that's here tonight so that they can live a very joyful and peaceful life, Lord. But along with it, grant them the fruits of the Spirit also, Father. And Lord, as we leave here tonight, we want us to all leave in harmony and in good fellowship. So, Lord, I pray for that. And I just ask that you bless everyone in this chat, even if they didn't put a prayer request up, Lord. Everybody needs some sort of prayer in their life. I ask this in thy name. Amen. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm tired.
All right, Miss Sherry. Yes, stay in contact with Amanda. She will help you out with all the oils there. You'll find out. I'm telling you guys, they're working miracles in people's lives.
Okay, you can probably share the same. I'm not sure. Okay, they're talking about maybe the campground.
Campgrounds, yeah.
I was going plot. Okay, what's a plot? Okay. I'm trying to think if I've got everything. Okay, Bandana. She was actually first, so we'll go through that. And Mama Tried and Ryan, let me know addresses. We will get that out, and check out Crazy Days, because we're going to have another giveaway sometime this week. Crazy Days, I'm only going to be putting, this is part of what we're doing in the future. Crazy Days is only going to have a video maybe 2 to 3 times a week, because I can't keep up with every day. Deep South is going to porch time. We're going to do our Saturday night. We're going to put up a video most every day. Yes. If we miss a day, don't freak out on us. We're still there. It's that we get so busy, like days when we will be butchering coming up and things. It's going to be harder for me to get a video up every day. Yes. So it might be a short, hey, this is what we're doing, and flip just a little clip up every now and then, because the editing is going to have to go by the wayside as much as possible, and it's got to be something that I can handle with all the work we've got going on for right now. So don't think we're skipping out on you if we miss a day. It's just that we're busy. Yeah. And Patreon is down the road. We have not even set an account up, and we don't know. That's just thoughts right now going through our mind. That's for the next year. Yeah. So y'all don't freak out on us and think we're totally going wacko on you. Yeah. Just planning ahead. Yeah, we're just planning ahead for our future. That's all. And y'all, Hanukkah starts tomorrow, and for those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights. I've done it many times. I think it's actually a fun time. I mean, you can get a gift for every day for several days. Oh, can I tell them I already got 2 gifts? Oh yeah, she's already got 2 of her Christmas gifts. I went ahead and got her. I'm so excited. Yeah. Danny, we went the other day and he bought me a pink set of tools. I did. And it's under my Christmas tree. Yep. And it's a little case with the tools in it. And then yesterday we were in town and he decided I needed a nice jacket. She decided she needed a nice jacket, yeah. And because I left mine a couple of years ago in a buggy. About 5 years ago, yeah. And I haven't needed a nice jacket since then, because we just run to town and I'd throw on whatever. I've got sweats and stuff, and it's usually not that cold. But since he thinks we're going into a grand solar minimum, and I agree it's getting colder, I need a nice jacket. So he bought me a nice jacket for Christmas, and he's got another idea up his sleeve, and I've got his up. Well, I'm looking for her a pair of camouflage coveralls, but we found out that there's an issue with the clothing departments this year, so it's very hard to find her a pair of coveralls. Oh yeah, we didn't mention that. I know. Delane, inoculant doesn't have a very long shelf life. It's actually a live bacteria. It dies after a period of time. Anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, Danny's looking for a pair. He wants me to have a pair of insulated coveralls. Insulated camouflage coveralls. So I went online looking, and when you type it in, very few show up, like 1 or 2. And so I wasn't sure. We went to Walmart. Usually they have them. Yeah. The woman said they did not get any in this year. Nope. Or they only got a few. No, they didn't get none in. They got none. They got no coveralls, no insulated coveralls in. Even the amount of clothes they usually get for hunting, they got in a fraction of it, like a third of what they usually get in. She said there's something going on even in the clothing departments, and we noticed that. Yes. There's very little clothing compared to what there usually is in Walmart. And she said all the clothing places were not getting in what they usually did. So it was really kind of weird. So I'm still looking for a pair of camouflage overalls. Coveralls. Insulated coveralls for like hunting. So that's the other thing that I plan on getting for Christmas. And Danny wants a log splitter. Yeah, I would like to have a log splitter, but I don't know if it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah. Okay, so that's our Christmas wishes. Put it that way. Yes. So you guys have. Now, Basafar is actually right. That has all to do with the China trade. Probably. Yeah. So you guys have a great week. Keep checking Crazy Days, because there's going to be some videos up giving stuff away. Go to Amanda's Freedom Essentials on Facebook because she's having 12 days of Christmas. And is there anything else? That's about it.
Nope. I guess that's about it.
We're good.
We're good. We've had a blessed time with y'all tonight.
Sorry about the little rant, guys.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Didn't mean to do that, but sometimes you have to. Right?
Yes.
Danny was just in the mood anyway.
I was in the mood because I've had a bad day. So I mean, I've actually done better tonight than I thought I would.
Yeah. So you guys have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later.
Yes. Good night, y'all. He did, because I told him, I said, I might as well just address this right now.
See, that's the same thing that was said over on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's somebody with different, because that's not the name that was on Facebook. It's the same exact thing. So I was like, okay, this is somebody that's trolling us on purpose. Probably that suburban hillbilly.
It may be.
Coveralls, tried Dickies. I think we did.
What about Duluth Trading Company? They usually have things for cold weather.
Yeah.
I just sure forgot about Duluth. Let the shortages begin. Oh.
We're still alive.